So this next activity is something that I refer to as your cue. And it's a great starting point before you're gonna do any type of exercise, whether that's some bridges or going out for a walk or jog or trying to get a PR on your deadlift. We just wanna make sure that, again, the core and pelvic floor are working together and that you have the awareness to actively connect those and use them if needed. So not all clients need to focus on a Kegel or any type of clenching. So depending on your program and what we've discussed about relaxing, it's just a great starting point. And so again, it's hard to demonstrate, but at least you'll have this for me to talk you through as a reminder as you're practicing. So you lay down. I usually have clients leave their legs bent, but if you prefer them straight, that's up to you. So when you do a Kegel, you kind of can have the back or the front passage. So with the cue, we inhale, again, just like with filling and emptying breath. We inhale, everything's relaxed, the belly lifts, pelvic floor is dropping down. And on that exhale, you want kind of a back to front type of Kegel motion. The in is the actual lift of the perineum. And then the together is just a very subtle motion of these hip bones coming together. Some people reference pulling the belly button towards the spine, but that's too much, and it can often cause like a cinching of this canister here. And so it's very, very subtle. Put your fingers right inside your hip bones, and like if I were to tighten my abs, hopefully you can see that popping up. And even when you try to just do belly button to the spine, it pops into my fingers, these ab muscles right here. But if I do my cue, I slightly overdid it on the right. There we go. So when I do the cue correctly, I can feel my own pelvic floor motion with the back, front, and in piece, which is kind of like a subtle Kegel. And then this together piece, it's very deep and like a band that comes this way. And so it should actually, my fingers, if anything, should kind of drop out as there's that spreading. Many of you have heard me talk about that spread the load concept as well. And so you can put your fingers right on the inside of those hip bones here and feel if your abs pop into your hands, you know you've done too much, and you just taper it back until you get that right sense of communicating. And as you practice, then it becomes more automatic. So then when you're preparing for whatever exercise, whether you're leaning over to grab groceries or to pick the baby up, or again, whether you're at the gym and you're gonna do some squats, it's just a way to connect your core, your pelvic floor, and make sure that your muscles are communicating and have the awareness to make your workouts even more effective and be safe with those daily lifting activities. Please let us know if you have any questions.